It's about to happen. Come on, we just gonna go. Come on now, dog. We A1.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the podcast. This is like our 17th time trying to begin it because niggas ain't got they shit together. Anyways, I'm your host, Sway.
It's Money Mo, dog. I did have my shit together. It wasn't me. It was her. But you know how goddamn people, they try to goddamn
No,
deflect
that's
to you.
false information.
Okay, bro. You ready to tell the truth or not?
Today is...
You don't even know the date.
January 16th.
Oh, I forgot it's your daddy's birthday. So
exactly. I know what day it is, nigga. Don't try me. Today is a quote-unquote snow day for Atlanta.
A quote-unquote snow day, or was it snowing?
It was snowing, but...
It was snowing a lot. You ain't even go outside and look.
Because I've seen snow before, so... Seen it here.
Oh, I forgot you from the north.
Exactly. And this
Damn, my
ain't
shit
even really...
died. Trying to share with you.
So it's
Yeah.
my fault? You also barely got shit in there. That shit
Yeah, I mean, it's
died.
about to be dead anyway, but I'm talking about the battery died. I could have hit it one good time before we started up, but go ahead. Go ahead. Don't need it. Go ahead.
Anyways. Nigga.
But, shoot, we done missed all last week.
Yeah.
It was a lot going on, so we basically... It was really only a lot going on for one day, and then the second episode that we were supposed to record last week, we was actually 10 minutes into recording, and then Kaiser woke up.
Yeah.
So it was a done deal, done done after that.
We
were
just said, forget
we
about it.
Yeah. But, yeah, last week, Tuesday and Thursday, damn, you know, we ain't watched What's the Name today.
Oh, Power.
Yeah, we ain't watched the Power.
We could have watched Power if you was home.
Excuse me. I had work to do. I mean, I don't goddamn... When it's time to be productive, it's time to be productive. I mean, you want to sit in the bed all day and goddamn... And I told you that wasn't going to happen anyway because it's playoff Sunday, bruh. It's football season. I don't know what you thinking. So that movies, cuddle and sleep, cuddle and huddle and... Cuddle and tussle, all that.
Not tussle.
All that wasn't going to happen anyway. Not until tonight. After we get done with this, then we could go goddamn get in the bed, cuddle.
Anyways.
Yeah, so it was a lot that happened. Not really, but past 10 days, I guess we ain't recorded in like 10 days.
That's
I think
not
the 5th. The 5th was the last time we recorded. I believe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway, yeah, it's been 10 days. So since the last podcast, I told y'all about the Joe Rogan Experience podcast episode in which he talked to Dr. Robert Malone. Well, YouTube they done scraped that off the goddamn internet, apparently, because he was just speaking too much facts. But the excuse that they said was he said some remark that compared, I guess, the United States to Hitler's Germany, Nazi Germany.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they said that they deleted. But that shit was weak regardless. But regardless of them deleting it, I got the whole shit screen recorded on the laptop. So I got the whole interview or podcast anyway. So, I mean... I don't know if y'all gonna be able to ever see it, but if y'all want, y'all could try to contact the YouTube channel and maybe I can get it to you somehow, some way. It's 3 hours long, so I don't know exactly how I will be able to transfer that much data over in an email or a Google Drive or something maybe. But outside of that, yeah, I got it from my fam. I hope y'all saw it when I told you to go look. Because if not, booyaka, booyaka.
Hell no.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Why?
Because I'm trying to goddamn. That's like my Jeopardy music.
Hell no. You doing Jeopardy music to me for what?
Because you supposed to be talking about whatever this next shit is.
I didn't know that if you was done or not, nigga.
Nah, you already knew what it was.
Because I just know when you finish talking. Okay, I'm going to start making that assumption on my own when I think that you done talking. Remember that.
You done? I was just trying to make sure you were done.
Shut the fuck up. I feel like this next thing, I still didn't figure out really what the fuck it was
forget
about.
that. We'll maybe talk about that on the next one.
Once I do my research.
But yeah, it's been a whole bunch going on in the celebrity world, of course.
Added their names, I feel like more things about them have come up.
About Kanye and Kim shit. Wow. It started, but it started with me getting my attention when I got them seeing that he had moved across the street from them, and I just thought that shit was funny. But that nigga just trying to see his kids.
I'm like, that's what he said. He said he just wants to be closer to his kids.
I don't know why motherfuckers make it so hard for dads to be in their kids' life. I just don't understand it.
They think Kanye is unstable.
Bruh, unstable dad. Unstable ain't bad unless it's goddamn abuse. Like it's some kind of violence, but just because this nigga is not even unstable, he just don't goddamn think or don't got the same opinions of other people. And he say shit like, he kind of like blurt out shit. Yeah. Almost on some Tourette's shit, but it's not Tourette's. But he say what he want to say. That ain't unstable. That's just not y'all niggas. It ain't like they talking about. It ain't like we done goddamn seen Kanye. I mean, we have seen him slap out the paparazzi, but it ain't like we've seen him just constantly in fight. There's way more goddamn rappers or artists or entertainers that you see in goddamn way more confrontations than Kanye. I mean, that's physical. Kanye should just be verbal confrontations, but
I just think the whole thing is probably messier than they probably would like it to be, just based off of, you know, how it's out there now, the whole drama. What?
Speak up, nigga. Man, you gotta get some clues, nigga. You ain't never been on a stage before. No. They ain't gonna be able to stop and be like, you gotta talk a little louder. They give you clues like,
okay.
But nah, what you got to say about your girl Kim?
My girl Kim? Don't ever disrespect me like that.
Huh? I know you a fan. I know you used to watch the Kardashians. I know you. I could have sworn
just as I
watched
the show did not mean
that
I
was
a fan of it.
I ain't never seen an episode, nigga. I'd have seen a couple clips, but it's been a long time since I seen them with Lamar. Was it Lamar Odom on there before a couple episodes? Yeah, I seen
Chloe and Lamar had their own little show.
Oh, maybe I saw that. I don't know. But yeah, man, what you got to say about Kim, man? Is it right that she's doing what she's doing to Kanye?
Do I think it's right? I mean, I don't think the whole keeping him from his family.
That's the whole thing. What you mean the whole?
Right. I'm just saying I don't think that that's right.
So, what else?
But I'm never gonna be on the Kardashian side unless somebody like straight is like some sort of like murder type situation, or I'm be like, okay, that's not right.
She said, "Fuck OJ."
But what? How did that translate into that?
Okay. Okay, I guess.
I mean, do I think OJ did it?
That's a whole different conversation. I do too. Once that nigga was like, if I would have did it,
this is what I would have did.
This is what it would have been.
Why would you even go there with anybody?
That nigga.
But
that's a wild boy.
I mean, I just think they're all just like, you know, they're a weird ass family, and
I heard
you should have never really got into that shit from the jump, but
he shouldn't have.
Here you are now, 4 kids later, and now you gotta be a part of it.
It's North, it's Saint, it's Chicago. Who the other one?
Psalm, the last one.
Psalm, like palms.
No, like Psalm, the book of Psalm in the Bible. Psalm, like palms.
Like palms. That's how you say it, Psalms.
Psalm.
Oh, I thought it was palms.
No.
So the P is silent. Why do English do that? Why do English do that? Why?
Why do English do that? Why do I'm done. But yes, they got 4 children.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, I mean, he just trying to be a dad. Let that nigga be a dad and leave him the fuck alone, bruh. I mean, I don't agree with all the shit that Kanye do because he be doing some off the wall shit, but
Yeah.
he got he has his freedom to say or feel how he wanna feel, nigga. Like, why he gotta goddamn do what y'all do? That shit weak. But I seen he dropped a new song, or he going to drop a new song. I haven't heard it if it's came out already with the game. Then he got a shot.
Yeah.
He throwing shots at Pete Davidson.
I saw that
about
too.
beating that nigga ass or something. Shit,
Yeah.
Pete Davidson already know that shit coming, nigga.
But I mean, Pete Davidson
shit
also
rude
was
as hell.
like, I don't think that's really gonna phase him because of just who Pete Davidson is. He's not the type to be like bothered by somebody making a diss track.
Yeah,
about
of
him.
course he. It's not. I'm not saying he gonna goddamn make a diss track back. It's gonna become rap beef. I'm saying.
No.
I'm saying this nigga better be looking over his shoulder because I think Kanye will run up on that nigga if he see that nigga in person.
I feel like he may. He may. If he runs up on him, I feel like I don't understand
Especially if
why
the kids ain't
it's
around.
even happening. Period.
I mean, to me, it's just disrespect. Like, you Kanye, I don't want to be with you no more, so I'ma just go get the worst nigga I can find.
It feels
To
that
hold
way.
you,
Of all the
Like, that
niggas, it's
shit
like,
really
why
disrespect.
fucking Pete Davidson?
But
Like,
I
I
guess.
don't get it. But also Kanye, this other white woman that he's over here pretending with
that
is
nigga had
goofy as fuck.
Did they ever confirm whether or not he paid the paparazzi to take the pictures or whatever?
He did. He arranged
She
the
said
shoot.
she checking for it. She said, I don't know what we doing, but
Yeah.
I'm along for the ride.
Basically, she's like,
I mean, but what would you expect?
I mean, you're not really anybody, and he's Kanye West, so
I would expect you to be along for the ride. Buckle up. Ejectocito, cuz. Y'all get the reference. You know.
What is that?
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh,
When Tyrese got there,
the
pushed
one
the
that-
button, and that nigga flew out the car.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, so that situation, hopefully they get their shit together, but I mean, just like most shit, it don't matter to me.
I feel like,
it ain't got
one,
nothing to do with me.
Kanye don't want to move on. Like, he wants his family back,
Which I
including
understand.
Kim.
Yeah,
And
I
so
don't understand
he,
that one.
which I understand. I don't understand that one. That's his wife. Of course, he wants to be with her and his family.
Yes, that sounds good in theory, but she not moving like she his wife. So now I don't understand.
But
like,
she don't
want
wanna
to be
be-
free to the streets. Free her to the streets.
She don't want to be his wife no more. That's why she's like, I don't even want to be. I want it to be legally separated. I don't want you in my home. That's why she's out here publicly dating other niggas.
That's
which I feel like is
disrespect.
also kind of disrespectful and wild because one, you're not really divorced yet.
Yeah,
Two,
and y'all
you
haven't
just
agreed,
kind of-
and now you just gonna go do.
And
whatever.
I'm like, your kids is old enough to see all this shit, especially North, who has a fucking TikTok now. So it's like, she
That
gonna
shit
gonna
terrible.
see all of that. I don't know why that's.
I
even
know
happening.
people killing her in the TikTok comments too, but that's beyond. That's something. That's for another day. But, yeah, I mean, I know, I understand he want his family back, but Kim has goddamn lost her cotton picking mind, so let her goddamn go. I mean, I know in theory you're supposed to fight for your wife, but you can only fight if she's fighting as well. Like, if y'all both are wanting it, y'all both, but y'all can't get it together. Y'all trying to figure out how to get it together, but y'all both want it. That's when you fight. Whereas, like, you put in the effort. But how you gonna just be putting the effort if she not? That don't make sense to me. So, I don't know. I hope they figure it out. I just at least hope this nigga goddamn get the fuck with his kids, because apparently she tried to keep this nigga from the birthday party, and Travis Scott had to sneak this nigga in the back door and shit. So...
That whole thing.
That shit wild. The pictures that came out is funny though. This nigga was like, he was about to hit the fuck out that pinata.
I know.
So who was that? That was Saint? No, that was Chicago.
That's Chicago. It's her birthday.
Okay. I mean, I knew it was one of their birthday. I just didn't know which one was the 4-year-old. She the third one. Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's the third one.
Well, Look like a fun birthday. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's fun. You got a family full of fucking millionaires.
Right, I'm like, every birthday is a good time for you.
Yeah, that's crazy. But on to the next. Goddamn. Shout out to Ye. Hope he get his goddamn family. Hope he can end up happy, I guess.
Shout out to Ye.
You see the video of Jason Derulo?
Yeah, I seen it, but I didn't know what was going on.
Apparently, somebody called that nigga Usher. I didn't know. It looked like they was at the airport or something, but they was like, I don't know if they were mistaking him for Usher. You can't really mistake this nigga for Usher. So somebody probably tried to hit him with the disrespect.
What the fuck Usher was like.
Somebody probably just tried to hit that nigga with the disrespect, called that nigga Usher, and he got the hooking.
I don't know why he got so upset.
I don't know why he got so upset
to where you want to be swinging on somebody.
Yeah,
maybe like there was something that we didn't see. Maybe they like touched him or something. Somebody grabbed him.
Can't nobody say nothing that's gonna make me that upset. But at least he didn't get upset like that and then get killed. I mean, not killed like literally, but like late, like got knocked out or something. He did the knocking out, so at least he got there, completed the mission. He did got there, turned up and fucking was asleep 30 seconds later. But he slapped that nigga. That shit was a clean hit too. I'm proud of you, Jason.
Bye. I'm proud of you.
Well, I mean, that shit was cool. That was a quick little topic.
I'm like, you knew more about that than I did. So.
Damn, I thought you watched it.
I mean, I seen the clip, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, they called that nigga Usher. That nigga responded like Tom off the Boondocks. That nigga said, "Get your hands off my bitch." Okay. Anyway, Power done came back.
Power Ghost.
Nigga, I don't know the names of these shits. Nigga,
I mean,
Power.
It's like
we know what
powers,
but we know what Power season we in now. Huh? Do we not? Ain't nobody. Tommy ain't came yet, so we know
he
where
about
we
to
at.
be here.
We got about 2-3 more weeks for that. But anyway, Power came back episode 6 after the goddamn mid-season
finale, the little Christmas
that shit
break.
Be weak. I wish motherfuckers would stop doing that. We don't need a mid-season finale. That shit weak. Like, just give us the shit and get the fuck on, nigga. God damn, 50. But well, tonight the second episode, which would be episode 7, came out. But we haven't watched it yet. But episode 6, what the fuck went down in that bullshit? Tyreek got out of jail.
What's his face is back home. What's his name? Lorenzo. He's back home. I
guess this was the first full episode with that nigga back.
He trying to meet up.
That nigga handling it. I mean, as a street nigga, he's handling things the way he should be. If he wants to be a street nigga.
So I mean, like, he's trying to get back in the game. He came back and
bossed up, so I mean, he trying to get on his boss shit. What's her name? Mary J. Mad.
She mad. She's always mad. First
Monet.
Like, when the fuck does she ever fucking smile in the damn show?
You have said that before. Like, you ain't really seen her smile.
She be looking mean.
I think she smiled one time with Mecca or whatever that nigga name is.
Yeah.
She smiled.
She calls him whatever Dante.
That shit weak. I would never name my son that. Dante. That shit just a bad, like, every Dante I ever known is a badass. I mean, it was a badass kid. Dante, that shit terrible. But, you said what?
That's my ex's name.
Oh.
LMAO.
That shit weak.
Why is that so funny?
This nigga named Dante, bro. Come on now, dog. What was you thinking?
That was his middle name. But that's what his mom would call him, man.
And that's what I would call him.
No, I didn't call him that, actually.
Shut your ugly ass up, bro.
Anyways, back on topic.
You ain't helping me out. What else happened in the episode?
I was telling you about that one thing. Dante trying to come back in the damn.
He trying to see his son.
Well, yeah, he's trying to see
another
Zeke.
situation of a mother keeping his children from the father.
I mean, she don't even want him to know that she's his mother. She just don't want him to try to like blow up
that might
the
be
life.
the biggest thing though, because if she tells Zeke that that's his father, then she gotta kind of tell him that I'm your mother.
I mean, she doesn't have to. She can just be like,
because
this is your father, and then it depends. Mecca would have to agree with it. He'd have to be like,
it depends on what she's already told him about his parents.
Also, we don't really know the backstory there.
So, depending on what she's already told him about his parents, if she say this is your father, she gonna have to say I'm your mother. But that's a L.
We'll see how that plays out.
That nigga Kane going crazy off the wall, doing dumbass shit as usual, where he just
he be trying to do too much, and he always fucks it up. Like, he just continuously be fucking shit up, trying to prove that he can be the one, but
when he not the one, he don't think logically enough. He don't got a balanced enough head for that shit. Drew is the most ready, I would say, I guess, when it comes to just how his demeanor. Yeah. But I don't even think he ready yet.
Yeah, he seems like he's still trying to be with that nigga.
He not sure. Not even about that. He just not sure about. He not sure if he a boss yet.
Yeah, he's not. He don't got like the boss confidence.
Yeah, so I don't know if he ready yet. Damn, the goddamn Steelers got murked. Bye, Ben Roethlisberger. I told you he was going home tonight. Send your ass to retirement, like lad.
I don't know why you looking at me.
But yeah, I mean, so what do you think gonna happen on the episode we about to watch once this shit is over? Once we finish recording.
I mean, I don't know, because things be happening on the show that it be going all over the place, and I'm just like, I don't even know why we're
Carrie
here.
Milgram, that bitch.
I hope that she gets somebody reveal something so she can get
we don't know what you just said. Me and the crowd agree. Yeah, we don't know what you just said.
I'm saying I hope somebody says something so she gets up out of here.
Okay.
And I feel like this is the episode where Tariq probably might find out that Lauren was wearing a wire. I think that's possible. Mecca's going. It looked like Mecca was going to pull up on Zeke, so
he was camped out to school or some shit.
So we may see that, and he's trying to meet up with Lorenzo.
Oh yeah, he sent that text to Kane. Yeah, tell your daddy I want to see him.
Tell your daddy.
Tell your daddy I want to see him. That'd be interesting. It'd be like Spider-Man meme with them niggas meet.
Right.
They look the same.
These niggas look very similar. I don't understand how Lorenzo is so oblivious to how Monet is acting. Like, maybe because I guess she's mean all the time. He's like, this is who she is.
And I told you, he probably just looking at it like she just want to be in charge. So she kind of being like standoffish or like kind of like off-putting because I'm coming in and taking charge. And I already know that's the case, so I'm not worried about it.
Maybe. Even when Diana said something, he was like, no, she's okay. I'm like, Mom literally yoked me up in the fucking bathroom. Can we talk about that?
I feel like bucking though.
She was bugging. She was saying a little bit a disrespectful thing. She's like, I got your husband out of jail. You should be thanking me. We'll see where that goes.
What you say to your mama.
It's not. You don't really say things like that. Not when you know who your mom is. Yeah. Y'all ain't got that kind of relationship to where you can buck at her like that.
Yeah, that shit ugly. Hopefully, goddamn, the episode is good though.
I mean, they usually really are. Missing, so. I was like, there hasn't really been like a bad episode since it came out. So
we'll see. We watching it once we get done with this recording. So
yeah, pretty much.
We'll see about that. Goddamn, the craziest shit I seen over the past week was probably that Brazil boating accident though.
Yeah.
That shit was so wild. I was like, bruh.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like
It was if y'all ain't seen it, which I would be surprised if y'all haven't seen it at this time, but it was like it's a group of boats. They was like in some kind of water or somewhere in Brazil, and it was like a vacation kind of boats, like little baby yachts type shit, the speed boats type shit. But they was like it looked like it was like a bay or something.
yeah.
There was like somewhere where it was like water, like a lagoon or a lake or some shit, and then it was like tall. It wasn't no beach. It was like tall cliffs around the edge of the water, and for some reason, like a whole chunk of the cliff just broke off and fell into the water, and it crushed like 3 boats. If you watch the fucking video, you can see once that shit impacted the water, niggas was flying off the boats, like far as fuck, like they got shot out of a cannon, damn near. Like that shit was crazy. I think it was like, I forgot how many people they said they died though. It was like,
oh yeah, I don't remember.
I forgot how many people they said died, but people died on that shit. That shit was crazy. I just think about, I've seen a whole bunch of people referencing Final Destination. It was some Final Destination shit. It was. It was real.
Like just kind of.
It was like first generation Final Destination. Like I love Final Destination series overall, but the last couple movies I don't really fuck with. I fuck with the first 3 because they was more realistic. The plane, the car accident. I mean, the car pile up, and then the roller coaster. But after that, it just started getting too out of control. The shit remember we watched the shit on the bridge? That shit was so goofy.
I forgot about that.
Then they had to
that
run
shit
at the
was
NASCAR track. That shit was goofy too.
Yeah.
I think it might have been like one more though. But
it was like some real freak accident.
That shit was wild. Like I can't even imagine like being out there on vacation, chilling.
Yeah.
You hear a big old crack. Fucking cliff is breaking.
And it's
then, like you can see the boats was trying to like drive away from up under where it was about to come down, but they wasn't fast enough.
Not fast enough.
And them niggas got clapped. That shit was fucked up.
Quickly.
That shit was fucked up. So RIPs to them people.
Yeah.
The other people that was there probably got PTSD.
I'm like, I can't even imagine witnessing that shit. That shit would fuck me up.
Yeah. Like that shit was wild. That shit was wild. That was definitely some of the craziest shit I've seen on video.
For sure.
Then, this ain't on the list. Oh, I'll talk about it after what the next thing that we got on the list. The fucking, the Bronx fire was supposed to be next. That fire in the Bronx.
Yeah, that was crazy.
High rise. I don't know, was it like, I don't think it was a project. I think it was just a high-rise apartment complex.
Yeah.
But it was like 19 people died, 9 of them was kids. Big old apartment fire in the Bronx. That shit was just crazy. Wild.
I heard that it got started because of it's like space heater.
Yeah. That shit wild. I know. that shit wild. Goddamn. It's just crazy, like how quick that smoke can get you. Because I know they ain't goddamn really die from just the fire.
Yeah, a lot of times
because it's like the fire, goddamn. I be thinking about that shit sometimes where it be like, if there was a fire in the house, what would I do, where I'm going, blah, blah, blah. And I just be like, I'll run through a fire.
Oh.
I mean, of course, I'm not saying I'm going to run through it and nothing is going to happen, but I'm saying, like, if the door's right here and the fire's right here and I know the door, especially if it's an opening, like if I'm in upstairs, like we got an upstairs. So, you know, like, when you be upstairs, like, think about an upstairs, how bedrooms be upstairs, it usually be like a hallway. So it's like, if it's like a fire in the hallway, blocking the steps, I'm running through that fire to get to the steps. Like,
how like thick a fire though? Like if it's just like a
I don't care how thick it is, I'm gonna run through that shit. I'm gonna get burned, but I'm not finna sit in here like running through. I'm gonna get burned, of course, but I'm saying running full speed through that shit. as long as I ain't got on no flammable shit where I'm gonna make it through and then I'm still on fire. Which could be possible, but if I run through fast enough, I should be able to get through that bitch. That's how I be thinking. I be like, bro, I ain't goddamn. But the smoke will get you if you sleep. I don't know if it was at night or I don't know. I feel like for that many people to die, it had to be at night. Like niggas had to be asleep. But that shit was fucked up, bro. God damn. Spend all that money in New York City for rent. That shit don't even come with no fucking heat. You gotta use space heaters and shit. That shit terrible, bro.
Yes.
That shit terrible as fuck.
A lot of them are like kids.
Yeah, 9 of them. At least half of them. 9 out of 19. A little bit less than half, I guess. Or is that a little bit more than half? It's a little bit less, I believe.
Yeah, but either way, definitely some tragic shit.
For sure, nigga. That shit terrible. So RIP to everybody that lost their life at that shit. That shit fucked up. All the families and shit that got affected. That shit wild, because I'm pretty sure other people like probably lost their apartment or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't pass. But that shit was ugly. Good news. Motherfucking Young Dolph suspects done got caught down, wrangled up.
Wrangled up.
But I've seen today, or either yesterday, they got a 4th suspect.
Oh?
So I don't know. It can seem like they keep adding more niggas, or more niggas keep getting caught up in the situation. But I know for sure they got at least 3 suspects. The 2 of niggas that apparently did it or were there or had something to do closely with it, and then the 1 nigga that was aiding and embedding the Justin Johnson nigga straight drop. But niggas on YouTube had been speaking out. At least this straight drop nigga, they had been saying that nigga name. The other 2 people is like some random niggas that we just not hearing about them. But the straight drop nigga, they've been here talking about that nigga since the beginning. So I knew one of them niggas that they was talking about probably had something to do with it. It was like a couple names they was naming, 3, 4, 5 names they was naming. Straight drop was one of them. I knew one of them had something to do with it. And apparently, straight drop got. So that nigga was all the way up in Indiana. The good run. That nigga was doing the good dash, the race. Baffled. But we gonna see about that nigga. We gonna see about that nigga whenever the trial is or whatever, or if they get some more suspects. We'll see how that work out. But hopefully they get them all. That was some fuck nigga shit. But other goddamn celebrity violence news. Motherfucking, I know that YNW Melly case for the trial from the start. I think it's for the start next month.
I had thought that it had already happened.
Nah, that nigga just been sitting in that pen.
So he hasn't even been charged yet.
No, he's been charged. He hasn't gone to trial yet.
I meant convicted.
Yeah, convicted yet. He hurt. I done seen a breakdown on like the evidence that they got.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That nigga hurt. So I don't see that nigga. He better plead guilty because he in Florida too. They got the death penalty. He better plead guilty so he don't get that death penalty. I mean, unless he doesn't care about the death penalty, because he seemed like the kind of nigga that might not really care about the death penalty because he killed both his friends, so allegedly. So we'll see. But that's all for that. Goddamn, we ain't got time for that. Goddamn. Last but not least, there might be least.
Might be least.
Nah, I ain't gonna hate on them boys. The Georgia Bulldogs won the fucking national championship. I guess I give them a little salute. I ain't no UGA fan. I fuck with UGA though. I went up there a couple times, of course, with the homies. Back in the college days. I had like 2 homeboys that went to UGA. But yeah, them boys won the national championship, beat Alabama. That shit was surprising. But I kind of figured they had a good chance of beating them because they already played them earlier in the season. It's kind of like, it's rare. I mean, I wouldn't say it's rare, but when you got to play a team twice and you usually don't goddamn, the chances of you beating them the second time if you lost increases, I feel. So I knew they had a chance, but Alabama was just struggling. But this was an uneventful Alabama team to me. I wasn't really that impressed as the team. This was probably one of the weakest teams they had to me that went to the championship. But unfortunately, UGA beat one of my teams to get there, Michigan. I'm a Michigan fan, and I'm a Miami fan. Them is the two schools that I fuck with when it comes to sports. Well, I only watch college football. I don't watch college basketball like that. So when it comes to college football, I fuck with Michigan and Miami. Them always been. I think Michigan was the first football team I ever cheered for, period. Like pros, college. Pros or college. I feel like Michigan was the first team I ever cheered for, period. They was just different to me. But, yeah, shout out to UGA. We'll see how that goes next year. See if y'all can run it back, I guess. I know y'all probably got a good recruiting class. Y'all usually got top 10, top 5 recruiting class, but y'all never could put it together. But I finally put it together, so I guess I gotta stop being too disrespectful to y'all. First championship in 41 years. But that's another one for the state of Georgia. We had the Atlanta Braves earlier this year. Not this year, 2020. Mm-hmm. The Braves won the World Series. UGA won the goddamn national championship. It's gonna be a long time for the Falcons, so don't even put your hopes into it. The Hawks, they fringe. It's gonna be a long time for them too, but they'll be in like the Eastern Conference Championships, just like they was last year. Like they'll make it kind of far in the playoffs. I could see last 4 teams in the East. They can always do that, but the Falcons, them boys, they hurt. They gonna be in a world of struggle. Kind of like my team, the Jets. They ain't no better, but I don't goddamn lie about my team. Falcons fans, they be acting like them niggas is good. Well, they supposed to be good. Well, I don't know about this year, but all these years they supposed to have been good. At least they offense. But they do goofy ass shit. So hopefully they get their shit together. But yeah, I mean this was a slow news cycle.
I'm like, it's even been an hour and we're done.
Yeah, I mean, there's been other shit happening, but nothing like crazy
that you can really talk that long about.
Yeah.
Because I had some stuff, but I was like, I don't really have anything to say about it. So
you sent me some shit. Oh, we could talk about the Kamala Harris Google it.
Oh yeah, did you read the thread?
I seen the thread. People was in there like basically explaining what's been happening.
What
negative shit that's been happening
when you
in the COVID streets. But
where to find a
they got
COVID test.
They got the fake niggas doing the COVID, getting your information to take the test.
I did see that they got like fake COVID test centers popping up, which is also terrible. Can you imagine? Like, you go there, you do all this shit. Like, what do they do? What do they do there? Do they just give you a fake test?
I couldn't imagine because I'm not going anywhere that's not CVS or whatever, something like that.
You're not doing, like...
I'm not going to, like, the
niggas.
Yeah, that shit dead. For one, the drive-through line, like what we just seen over there by Stonecrest.
That should be too long.
By Stonecrest, that shit was terrible. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to schedule my fucking shit maybe a week out, hopefully. CVS, some shit like that, and go. I'm not going to the drive-through shit. That's some bullshit.
It is.
Fuck them. But yeah, it was just insensitive that she said it like that.
Yeah.
But technically, that's like all you can do. She can't tell you what's goddamn where the COVID center is in Little Rock, Arkansas. She don't know, nigga.
I don't think they mean literally you need to tell us. I think they just mean there just should have been a better initial setup of things, like effort now, like by
I feel
now.
like just like they got voted, like just like they have places assigned for voting. I feel like the easiest thing would be to get those places to be testing centers if they care so much. So like some counties or some districts or whatever, you go to a church to vote, so they can make that church a voting center on this day, whatever day that the church don't got no Bible study or whatever. This day, this church will be a testing center, and it's that same day every week at that church, and they got do all of them places plus the CVS's and them places plus hospitals plus goddamn they can even do schools on the weekend, testing centers at school parking lots on the weekend. So I mean, these niggas ain't trying to save y'all, so I would hope that y'all would stop looking to these niggas to save y'all, because they not trying to. If you feel like there's something to be saved from, that's a whole different conversation. But if you do feel like that, they not trying to save y'all. So get it how you live, nigga. That's all I can say. Get it how you live. Protect yourself, protect your family. Day one. So, What is that? That's it, bro? Damn, you lame, dog. I thought you... Let me look at the list, because I know I came up with about at least 8 of those 9 topics. Huh? What you think?
I mean, you probably did. But what you gonna look at it for?
Check.
You know what's on it.
Check. What you got? The only one you got was the one that we didn't talk about. The one she was like, I still didn't really look that up. So we skipped that one. The second one. You wildin',
do
bro.
better next week.
I mean, I ain't doing nothing next week. I'm on vacation. I plan on just coming in and shooting, boom, recording now, boom.
Okay.
So that means
we gonna be talking about everything that I want to talk about then.
So what you saying? None of this stuff you wanted to talk about?
That's not what I'm saying.
So
what
stuff do you want to talk
prepare
about?
Prepare for some lighter topics.
Lighter topics.
It's gonna be like a lot of mom shit.
Mom shit?
Yeah.
Is that a lighter topic? Mom shit like what?
I don't know. We'll see.
Anyway, dawg, I'm A1 day one done, nigga. I'm ready to go get in the bed. You got to goddamn cuddle in the snow all day.
Cuddle in the snow?
You know what I mean. Chill all day. I'm saying I ain't got the chill. I ain't got no relaxation. No, I couldn't. I had work to do. There's stuff like that's what being a man is all about. Doing what needs to be done when you don't want to do it. That's called responsibilities, nigga.
Okay.
So that needed to be done.
What needed to be done? Say it.
Music. I had to finish recording the girls.
Mm-hmm.
So and they was over there too without me even having to ask. They was just A1 day one ready. So I had to get it done.
Good for you.
You just hating, bro, but don't worry about it. Not worry about it.
The shit about to die. So
it wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you hating. Why you hating? Why can't you just let me do my work?
Ain't nobody hating.
Okay, bro. We about to goddamn hang this shit up. I got brownies to eat, liquor to drink, weed to smoke, TV to watch, and eyes to close.
Okay. All right, y'all.
All right. We'll holler at you. Till next time, dog.